What's up, guys? Looking at Swords commentary. I can't believe I'm actually putting a Swords gameplay on YouTube because, well, there isn't much skill, or there's not really a skill gap in this game type. This game type's really hard to win, especially if you're off host. And, you know, you shouldn't be too frustrated if you lose this or don't place. It's not really that skillful. The skill gap isn't that significant at all. Nonetheless, there are a few strategies I'll kind of walk you through. And obviously, you can tell, just look at my host. I also have like a small guide on my website too about swords, and I'm probably going to embed this video there, so you know, you should check it out if you haven't already done so. Link will be in the description, of course. Now, I use the grenades a lot in this playlist, and I'm sure you do too. You should actually time the grenades and like know where they spawn on all the maps that you play in swords. You typically play swords on Snowbound, Epitaph, so there's spike grenades there, and then I think Guardian. These are the main maps you play. Swords, of course, you know, Snowbound, Boundless. So you want to know where the grenades spawn. They usually spawn 10 to 20 seconds, and they will really help you out. Stickies, of course, are really good against like players you can't kill because you should just go for the stick anyways. Now, if you want to stick someone, most people who are smart will try to avoid you. You know, you throw stickies at them, so you know, you want to kind of lure them in by like charging at them as if you're gonna go head to head, and then maybe at the last second kind of jump and throw a sticky. If you jump as they lunge at you, you should survive. Not always, but you should survive. Just dodge the explosive radius of the plasma. Frag grenades are obviously ideal in situations where two people are fighting and you just throw it to clean them up. Or if you're about to lose a clash and you know you're about to lose a clash, like you're with someone and you two are fighting, you know a third person is coming or a fourth person is coming, just drop a grenade. You might kill yourself, but at least you'll take out the opponent rather than getting assassinated, not getting a single kill at all. It's really hard to go positive in this. I had a kind of a good start and I couldn't get some kills, and I didn't figure out until later that the brown guy was boosting in this game. And this game was actually, this gameplay was 2 weeks ago in Lone Wolves. Now you obviously have the lunge and the clash. I go for the bash, or you know, which usually ends up with the clash, more than a lunge. The lunge doesn't always register, especially if you get caught in an awkward angle and you hit someone. You hear the sound, but nothing happens. So that's why it's better to melee. Also, if you melee, you know, you can always do a second one faster than you can do another lunge. When you want to use the lunge, I think the best time to use is when you have height advantage. If you're like on top of a base and you're below and they're below you, if you jump, you crouch jump and you kind of Gandhi hop really high, I think there's like a slight height advantage when you jump up from a base and they're down low that will allow you to lunge like a fraction of a second before they can lock onto you with the sword. Now when you have the OV, the best strategy in this with the OV is not to clash. Let them hit you, and then hit them. As soon as they hit you, yes, you lose your overshield, but you're not clashing, so then you just bash them. That's the best way to use OV. If you have camo, try to go into areas with multiple levels so they don't know if that way your opponent doesn't know if you are, you know, below them, in front of them, above them. So like on this map, going bottom mid or top mid is a really good idea with camo, because they don't know exactly where you are. They just see the red dot on radar and they'll panic. Now remember, if they lunge when you have camo, like if they hit trigger or something or melee, they can actually, you know, get a lucky hit and lunge at you. It's really weird, but it does happen, so you need to be ready for that. There's a lot of people fighting. I try to join in at the last second and try to clean up a kill. You know, like in that case, the Simplified and some other kid were fighting, and then he killed him, and then I just jump in and quickly get him before he has enough time to, you know, do another bash or a lunge. And when I get 1 or 2 kills, especially in the open, I try to want to run away. Just so I don't, you know, get double teamed. It's really easy to get double teamed. kind of a standoff here. And he gets lunged. Like, I thought I hit trigger or bash on my controller, but it wasn't fast enough. I thought I had him because it looked like I hit him and then he bashed me, and I don't know why we still clashed. Can't do anything about that. When you play this map in Swords, I think a lot of people tend to camp on top of the base because they know someone will spawn below you. So it's an okay strategy, but you need to be aware of that. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this Swords gameplay. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.